And the trailer is full of grass. It is dirty, it is nasty, it has been worked. I've been calling my Ferris Z3 this year the swamp rat because, I mean, it has rained all year long. So as you can tell, there is grass, there is trash in my trailer. What's going on, Lawn Care Nation? Richie Plemons with Plemons Lawn and Landscape. So I wasn't gonna do one this year, but I've had a ton of people ask me to do a setup video. So what I've done was I got my equipment out here that I use throughout the year. Plus we've got one demo that come from Gravely that we're gonna be basically comparing with the Z3X. Gravely sent that to me as part of being a ambassador for the Gravely program. Absolutely phenomenal people. I can't be happier with the way that Gravely's treated me. So I'm going to do the equipment, and then I'm going to do the trailer, and I'm going to explain to you how we use this much equipment in a one truck operation. A lot of you know that we do a lot of commercial property, and a lot of those properties are quite large. So that's the reason why we've got some of these larger pieces of equipment. So let's start with the push mowers. So everybody needs a good push mower. I don't care how big your business gets, you're always going to need a push mower. So we had the Wabongs, and they crapped out on us too. So I wear out push mowers. So we're back to just using residential push mowers. They're fairly inexpensive compared to commercial, and when I wear them out, I just throw them away and buy a new one. So this year we purchased the Honda HRN 216. So we picked this little bad boy up at Home Depot. Got the Honda Easy Start, very simple to use. The smart drive controls that you can control your speed with. You know, you just press this button down. Depends on how fast you want to go. So, and then our second mower, which I kind of put into the push mower class, is the Ferris FW15. It is a hydro walk behind or hydrostatic walk behind. It's thumb control or palm control, very simple to use. When you want to go forward, you can either do this or you can press with the heel of your hand. Very simple. It's a 32-inch, and we do bag with it. We are using the Accelerator Bagger. So there it is. I can't be happier with that setup, the Accelerator on the FW15. And I'm gonna tell you why. I had the Ferris bagging system, had a lot of issues with it clogging up all the time. So changed over to the side bag with the Accelerator and could not be happier. So let's start with my mowers that I own, and that would be this mower we use for our top of the line properties, a lot of our commercial properties that have really nice sod that we want to collect, a lot of tight areas that, you know, we don't want debris going everywhere. We use the Walker T25i. So it is powered by a 25 horse Kohler, fuel injected Kohler engine. I always wanted one, and when I finally could get one, I jumped at the opportunity, and I absolutely love this machine. And it's a lot of fun to mow with. A lot of people say, well, they're hard to drive, they're difficult to run. Really, they're not. Once you get used to it, it is very simple, very relaxed, easy mowing, and you can actually enjoy it. I guess my main go-to mower, everybody knows, is the Ferris Z3X. I have now got I just picked this mower up Monday. We've put 6 hours on it. It is powered by the Vanguard 37 horse EFI with oil guard system. I have been so pleased with the Ferris stand-on mowers. I mean, it just I can't express enough how much I've enjoyed using them. They cut good, they run good, and the heel stability is amazing on this machine. It does have a chute blocker that we put on. The chute blocker of choice for us is the grass flap system, as you can see there. Very simple to control. Use the foot pedal, tap it, and you know, you can flip up the chute. Very simple. Your hands are always free, able to continue running the machine as opposed to trying to reach out with a handle and kick the chute closed. The third machine that I'm going to go over is the Ferris ISX 3300 61 inch with a Turbo Pro Max bagging system with a dump from seat option. So this machine, we don't use it enough, I'll be honest with you, as much as we should. We purchased this machine for a lot of our large properties, and I'll kind of go into that, how we set these up, but I'll show you it. It is also powered by a Vanguard 37 horse EFI oil guard system, the same engine that we have on the Z3 we have on the Ferris ISX 3300. This is a beast of a machine. I mean, it is huge. I don't know if the camera really shows you, but it's quite a large machine. And I'll kind of go, like I said, I'll go over that here shortly. And then finally, last but not least, is the Gravely Pro Stance 60. Like I was saying earlier, Gravely sent this to me as a part of the ambassador program, and it's powered by a Kawasaki FT 730V electronic fuel injection with the vortical air filtration. So they've changed that up now, and you've got the vortical air filtration. Do not have a grass flap or anything like that on it. It is a demo unit. We will have it for 100 hours and then we will turn it back in unless we choose to purchase. I wanted to get this machine to kind of compare to my Ferris machine, a 60 and a 61 inch cut for what we do. A lot of people say that they're two different classes. Size wise, yes, the Ferris is a much larger machine than the Gravely, but that does not mean that the Ferris is more capable than the Gravely. That's something that we're going to find out. We want to really test it and make sure. Now, we're not going to put this through any kind of torture test or anything like that. It's going to be everyday use, normal use that we normally would do. I'm not that kind of person that's going to go out and try to tear up a piece of equipment just to see what it'll do. Now, my personal equipment, I will push it. I'll push it to its limits and find out exactly what it's capable of. Now we're going to get to the stick equipment and the blowers, and a lot of you know that we went away from Stihl. We were done with Stihl, had a lot of issues with Stihl, and this is what we picked up. We went with the Redmax EBZ 8550 blowers. We did pick up 3 of those this year, 2 of the tube throttles, and then we did pick up 1 hip throttle. I wanted to try out hip throttle. I've been using it now for a week as opposed to the others, and I'll tell you, I'm quite impressed. I like it. I can set my speed, and my hand, I don't have to worry about pulling a trigger, just set it and go. So, and then we still have the Echo PB8010 as a backup. So that is our backup blower for the year. It is extremely powerful. I will say the Redmax are more comfortable on my back than the Echo. The Echo seems heavier and a lot bulkier. The tube side, the tube is extremely heavy, and it gives that right arm a workout. So, but that thing is a tank, and it is absolutely the most powerful blower on the market from my experience. Now, would I choose it over the EBZ 8550? No, I would not. I like the EBZ 8550. That's a lot of letters and numbers, man. We're gonna work on that, Redmax. Why don't we just call it like the big blower, little blower, mini blower, small blower? Make it a lot easier on me. So, but the 8550 to me is more comfortable, and I don't see a drastic difference in power. There is a slight difference. The Echo is a little bit stronger, so but the Redmax is more comfortable. For our trimmers this year, we went with the BCZ 260 TS, which is the max torque models. We did pick up 3 of those. As you can tell, these 2 are used daily. This is our backup, so it's still brand new, not been used yet. It is a backup that we keep it on the truck in case one of our others goes down. Then we can we have 1 extra left to play with. And then I picked up an HEZ 260F curve shaft edger, Red Max also. Extremely happy with it. So far, all the Red Max equipment has been strong. It has been powerful. It's lightweight compared to the Stihls and the Echo 3020, which I actually still have the Echo 3020 as another backup unit, but it does not go on the truck with us daily. And then we do have one set of gas-powered hedge trimmers, which is the Husqvarna 525 HF39, as you can see right there. This little guy's a dandy. I mean, it's a dandy little hedge trimmer. It's a bit on the heavy side compared to my old Stihl hedge trimmer, but it's a lot more powerful. I can tell the difference. So what I'm giving up in weight, I am picking up in power. So, and I tell you guys, this is my equipment for the year. I do have one full-time employee and one part-time employee. A lot of people don't know that, but I do have people with me. A lot of these guys don't want to be on camera, and I don't blame them. If they don't want to be on it, I'm not going to put them on there. So here's our main setup for the year. We normally run the Walker and the Z3 together, and then of course the blowers and all that stuff will be on the truck, but we usually have these two mowers as our primary mowers for our well manicured, for our big open areas, and then we usually throw on the little Honda here. That's great for some of my backyards that and it's going to blow some people's minds, but I have backyards that the FW15 still will not fit through the gate. They have very tiny gates in these condos, and so we use that for the backyards. And then that's mainly one setup there. The second setup would be the ISX 3300 and the Ferris Z3. Usually those two are together when we're doing extremely large properties in one day that we need both big machines running at the same time. And then now that we've added the Gravely demo unit, this will be taking the place of the Ferris on some days. We'll take this with us with a Walker. We may take both stand-on units with us and use that on our big properties, because I tell you what, guys, this mower right here is for sale. So if anybody's interested in the ISX 3300, I do have it for sale. We just don't use it like we would hope to. It does have the bagging system with the dump from seat, and it's a great mower. I just feel more comfortable on a stand-up unit. I feel more efficient. A lot of guys who like to sit down will really enjoy that machine. It's probably the best riding, softest riding zero turn I've ever been on in my life. So anyway, guys, that's the equipment. That's how we're setting it up this year. That's what our plans are. And let's take a quick look at the trailer. All right, guys, so now we're going to take a look at the trailer. I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now the trailer is full of grass from the Walker. We've got to take it to the landfill and dump that this weekend. So we're going to start with the trailer. As you can tell, it is a absolute muddy mess. I've got a guy coming in, he's going to actually be putting me a new concrete pad in here. So I decided to start parking beside my garage since I have my bass boat in there. I don't want to put it out here, so I was like, I'll put the Lawncare trailer out here. And we got a new concrete pad that's going to get poured in here and extend our driveway out. So the trailer, it is a 2019 Blazer 88 by 18 with a dovetail. Has the LED lighting in the fenders that is awesome. It's extremely bright. And then you've got the dovetail. I love this. No more scrubbing your deck on the back of the trailer from having a short gate. So let's start with the blower racks. We have 3 of the V3 blower racks. Once again, spring loaded as well, just like on the trimmer racks. Spring load, you don't have to worry about it coming open. I absolutely love that. So then we move back here. We've got a couple sprayer racks. You can use it for sprayers. You can use it, you can even put a cooler on there if you wanted to. So extremely pleased with those. We'll move around to the other side here, and we have the V3 fuel cage. These have the 5-gallon sure cans. I absolutely love my sure can. I don't have to take these off the trailer. I'll walk up here and I can literally bring this down, fuel my equipment, never have to worry about it. This is mixed. That's our regular. Regular is for push mowers and to refill the big mowers. The only time we have to take it out is if we have to fill one of our larger mowers. Fortunately, usually we have enough fuel for the day in the machines to get through the day, so we don't have to worry too much about it. And then finally, we have the version 3 4-position trimmer racks by Green Touch. Once again, spring loaded. You can't beat that. You don't have to worry about your stuff forgetting to close that and your stuff falling out going down the road. I tell you guys, I can't be more pleased with Green Touch. They have really done a good job with their cages and their racks. And I know a lot of guys have complained over the years about fading. It doesn't matter, guys. Everything you have is gonna fade. This trailer's a 2018. It's already fading. It is what it is. It's part of it. It's the sun. The sun's pretty strong. I have to give it to it. So the front of the trailer, we have a cargo cage, which currently all I have in here right now is just my step ladder, rake, and shovel and some picker uppers. I've got my little cage here on the front, or my little toolbox here on the front. I absolutely love it. I can have it right here on the front, get to all my stuff. Easy to, don't have to worry about putting stuff in the bed of the truck anymore. I can save that for, as you can tell, sticks. So, and the truck, of course, you guys have seen. It is the 2015 F250 gas burner. Yes, it is a gas burner. I don't have a diesel. I'm happy with my truck. It rides rough though. I will have to say that. That's the one thing I have to say about the Ford F250. That has to be the roughest riding piece of equipment I've ever owned in my life. It feels like riding a, I guess, a horse and carriage on a cobblestone street. I mean, it's rough. If you got hemorrhoids, I don't recommend buying one. But it is strong enough to pull my equipment. I am happy with that. So anyway, guys, that's the 2020 lawn care setup. No fancy videos this year, no drone shots. Stuck it out here in the yard to show you guys what I got. We're busy. We just ain't got time to do all the fancy stuff anymore. So if you have any questions about this equipment, feel free to leave a comment down below, and make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. That way you know every time we post a new video, and we will see you guys in the next one.